Hello. So, to begin with, open up a new Excel spreadsheet and we're going to save this as limits of sequences. So left click File, left click Save As. I'm going to type in limits of sequences. Left click on Save. Now, before we enter any data or formulas, we're going to change some of the format settings to make our spreadsheet more user-friendly and easier to read. First, we're going to highlight columns A, B, C, and D. To do this, move the cursor here until you see the down arrow on column A. Then click and hold down the left mouse button. So click and hold down the left mouse button and move the cursor right, like this, until columns A, B, C, and D have been highlighted. We are going to change the font size to 20. So move the cursor here to the down arrow, left click, move the cursor to 20 and left click again. We're going to middle align each cell, so left click here, and we're going to center each cell, so left click here as well. Next, we want to increase the column width of column B and column D. To do this, move the cursor here on column B until you see the down arrow. Left click, move the cursor down till you see the cross. Right click, then move the cursor down and left click on column width. So left click on column width. We'll change the width to 50. So type in 50 followed by enter. We'll repeat the same thing for column D. So move the cursor here until you see the down arrow. Left click, move the cursor down till you see the cross. Right click, move the cursor to column width. Left click and type in 50 again. Enter. We want to add a heading in cell A1, but first we must merge cell A1 with cell B1 to make a bigger space. So move the cursor here to cell A1, click and hold down the left mouse button. So click and hold down the left mouse button and move the cursor right until cell A1 and B1 have been highlighted. We are going to bold, underline. So left click bold, left click underline, and we are going to merge in center. So move the cursor here to merge in center. If you don't see merge in center, left click the down arrow and left click merge in center, and you can see cell A1 and B1 have been merged together. Next, type in the title limits of sequences. Enter. Left click on cell A2. Again left click bold, left click underline, and type in the heading start. Enter. Now we are going to show the first 100 terms of a sequence in our spreadsheet, so it will be easier if we number the terms from 1 to 100. as the start is term 1, left click on cell A3 and press 2. Now I don't really want to number the cells manually, so I'm going to enter a formula which will do it for me. I'm going to move the cursor here to cell A4. We are going to click and hold down the left mouse button. So move the cursor to cell A4, click and hold down the left mouse button, and move the cursor down until cells A4 to cell A101 have been highlighted. There we go. Then we're going to type in the formula equals A3 plus 1. So we entered the formula equals A3 plus 1. And as we want this formula to be applied to the whole column, we're going to hold down Control and then press Enter. So hold down Control and then press Enter, and you can see that the numbers 3 to 100 have been entered automatically. We are also going to change the fill color of some of the cells. So move the cursor here to cell B3, click and hold down the left mouse button. So click and hold down the left mouse button, move the cursor down until we have highlighted cell B3 to cell B101. Here we go. Then this paint symbol is a fill color, so we're going to left click the down arrow, left click on yellow, left click on yellow, and we have highlighted the cell